All right, looks like we're up and rolling. Got our mic set up, we're all set. So first of all, put down your fucking hot dogs. It's time to do a quick Facebook Live here on 4th of July. I did this earlier, not early because I have anywhere to go, because no one invites me anywhere. I don't go to any parties, I don't go to any barbecues. I don't really eat that shit. I didn't do this early for you to be able to go to wherever you're gonna go, because that is not my top priority. My top priority is getting these messages out to you and getting this information out to you. I'm doing this early because some of the things I'm gonna talk about today give me a lot of fucking anxiety and get me worked up and get me going. Some of the things I'm gonna talk about. So a couple weeks ago, if you saw the Facebook Live episode on anxiety, you saw the way to overcome that is to take actions. There's no fucking way I was gonna wait until 2:15 p.m. today to do this Facebook Live. I needed to get this done sooner, earlier. So that's why I'm doing this right now. And that all kind of ties into the whole message here, a long-winded message. So first of all, we're going to go into why do people quit in the gym or different challenges or just in things in life or even their job, their profession, their career, their dreams, their goals. Why do people quit in that stuff? Why do they lose their motivation? And how can you stay on track in your fitness goals and in your life goals, career goals, whatever goals it is? How can you stay on track for that? And then how can you maintain longevity in that motivation in chasing your dreams and your goals? We need to stay hydrated today. Like I said, we're going to go into some stories, some deep shit here. So this is, as usual, this is a lot more than just fitness. This is, when you come into our gym, it's a lot more than just working out. You're joining the family, but you are also working on yourself. You're making yourself a better version of yourself every day than you were the day before. Let's hope this phone doesn't overheat today and we get cut off and have to resume this shit inside. So I'll try to be quick. So obviously this is self-development, freaking peak freak style. That's just how we do it. So that's kind of what we're going to go over today, and tons of other things. We have to name our client of the month today. We have a case study, an awesome case study coming up. So let's kind of go right into it. Usually as my day goes on and events go on throughout my day, that dictates what I'm going to be talking about to you guys on these episodes. So I'm going to rewind a little bit and go all the way back to episode number 1. Today's episode number 19. I'm going to go all the way back to episode number 1. The sun is glaring on this phone, so can't really see the questions here. I'll try to look at them as we go. Ate something without the bun. I don't know what you're talking about. Better not be a fucking hot dog or anything else even similar to that. We don't eat that shit. Just be like me. Just don't get invited anywhere and you won't have to eat any freaking hot dogs and that dumb shit. I don't have to worry about that. This is my 4th of July. I finished a workout with Tyson in the morning out here outside. We did an awesome workout for like an hour and a half. And now I'm here with you guys. This is what makes me happy. This is how I celebrate the 4th of July and a day of fucking freedom. This is what it's about. Not getting fucking fat eating a bunch of shit. So anyway, back to episode number 1. That was 19 freaking episodes ago. It was basically just my story, how I become a trainer, how I become molded into this normal fucking person you have speaking to you today. And I just want to expand on some portions of that because it's going to lead into what I'm talking about. We all know the military, especially in combat, has flashbacks, and you also have flashbacks if you were fucking nuts already before you went to the Marine Corps. So recently, just a couple days ago, I had a freaking flashback, a bad flashback to one of the most traumatic times of my life. One of the most miserable 4 years of my life, a period of time that doesn't generate one single fucking good memory. Can you imagine why no one's inviting me to their parties? Imagine that. But anyway, this is a time that doesn't give me one single happy thought, one good memory, nothing. Only stress, anxiety, hate, and fucking misery. And this 4-year period of time was not my 4 years in the Marine Corps. This was high school. Yes, fucking high school. Horrible, miserable. Nothing about it that I can remember that was good or positive or that I liked or that I want to go back to. I literally have nightmares about it all the time. Whatever. That's what keeps me rolling. I hated it. I hardly went. In senior year, I was in 2 fucking freshman classes making up credits. I had to threaten my art teacher, a freshman art class, to graduate, which I did somehow graduate. And what made high school so miserable? Let me tell you a quick general story about high school. Now just pay attention. This is going to go fucking into some personal deep shit of mine, but it's going to lead to key points of today's broadcast. So just follow me here. Plus it might be a little whatever. Just follow it. You probably can relate to it. But all of you know the brain, my brain is a little different than most people. So I'm not sure about other schools, but in Suffern High School, they have what's called a unit lunch. That means 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, and 12th grade all have lunch at the same time. The entire school has lunch together. They can eat lunch anywhere in the school. in the halls, outside, parking lot, wherever they want in the entire fucking school. Now, this sounds like such an innovative and creative and awesome idea. Creates a great social atmosphere, a chance to hang out with people, meet people, talk to people, socialize the entire school. First of all, just the word socialize makes me uneasy and gives me anxiety. And we're going to go a little deeper into that. So like I said, this sounds like such an innovative and creative, awesome idea, unless you were someone like me. This unit lunch of the entire school was 50 minutes of pure fucking hell every day. I had zero friends, no one to talk to, never played any sports, never was in any clubs, any groups, any of that shit, never went to a single football game or a stupid fucking prom. I would just walk around the school for 50 minutes straight, pretending like I was on my way to go somewhere for 50 minutes every day. Looking for a place to sit but there were groups everywhere, groups of people everywhere, a group here, a group there, all different types of groups of people together in the hallways, in the parking lots, in the fucking fields outside. I could not find anywhere to escape to where I could just sit there by myself and just not be bothered by all these fucking people around me. Now, fuck, I'm not joking. I'm just talking about this gets me fucking worked up and makes me want to fucking bash my head against the wall, or even better yet, fucking bash someone else's head against the wall. That's what this stuff does to me. That's what I'm talking about. This is where it comes from. And this is going to lead into the purpose of today's message, basically. So anyway, I could never find a place to hide, so I would just walk. I would fucking walk 50 minutes every day, or at least the days I was there. The key was to walk fast enough to look like you're fucking going somewhere, but not too fast where you cover the entire fucking school, and then you have to start to loop around again, and people are seeing you going around a second time. Like, I thought you had to go somewhere. Why the fuck are you still here? And you're not even where you're going, and it's fucking 35 minutes later. So you have no idea how long 50 minutes is when you're walking nonstop to avoid over 1,500 people scattered all over the school in their little groups at the same time. Every single fucking day, that 50 minutes felt like an eternity. Every day. Or at least the days I showed up, which sometimes wasn't that often. But that's besides the point. You get what I'm talking about. And this just wasn't at high school. This started in the early days on the fucking playground. I would avoid the other kids. I was never invited to any birthday parties when I was a kid for some reason, whatever. From like 3 years old to 5 years old, not many people know this. Not sure if I ever mentioned it. At least a 2-year period of time, probably even longer. I can't really remember. I would not leave the house unless I was wearing my Zorro mask, a fucking Zorro mask, to hide myself from other kids, thinking they're not gonna know who the fuck I was. Now, just stay with me on this. I'm slowly getting to the fucking point here, but this shit just gets me worked up and makes me lose fucking sleep. So I'm gonna share this shit with you. I'm just gonna let it out and just tell you what it's about. So it was the same scenario from the playground all the way through fucking high school. I didn't fit in anywhere. I don't even know why I didn't fit in anywhere. Maybe it's because I was the poorest fucking family in town. Maybe it's because I was fucking ugly, or I was stupid, or maybe I was fucking smart. I don't even know. Maybe I smelled bad. I have no idea. Maybe I was just fucking crazy. But this holds true in similar ways in adulthood, in your job, probably at your office, at the fucking bar, even at family functions, and come to learn even at the fucking gym, even at the top gyms in the fucking world, like Peak Physique. We're going to get into this in a second. So the reason for this long fucking pathetic story of me walking around a fucking high school and wearing Zorro masks like a fucking idiot, I had a member the other day, and this is only just one member, but it doesn't matter to me. If there's one person that I'm not getting through to, that I feel like I'm not helping, that I'm not helping, change their life and save, I feel like I'm fucking failing. So I just had one person use a specific word to me as to why they were having a hard time getting results and staying consistent with their training at the gym. And this one word, this is the one person that's telling me about it. So I'm guaranteed there's other people out there that just didn't mention it, that are just leaving the gym and not coming back because of this one word. They used this word and it gave me fucking flashbacks to this playground and this fucking high school lunch. And to think that someone used this word about our gym made me sick to my stomach. And this is a member. This is a good person. This is nothing against this person. We're going to get into it. I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about in a second. Obviously, you're going to guess the word because that's just how we always play this game every fucking week. So the hour of training should be the best part of someone's day, not that horrible, torturous 50-minute lunchtime walk or that playing in the playground with a Zorro mask on. That's not how this gym experience should be, and we know that. Because I never fit in anywhere. Like I said, not in the playgrounds, not in the high school, not in fucking jail. And this word was present in all of those places. Even in jail, this word was there. This word was the same thing when I was 3 years old in the fucking playground, was in jail. And this word causes people like me to feel like an outsider. Now, who can tell me what this word might be? I really can't see this screen that well. I want to know what this word is. Where, like I said in high school, I'd be walking around. Of course, you get your free t-shirt if you guess this word. I'm trying to see. But the fucking sunlight. Fear is not fear. This is a little different. All right, it's a word, not necessarily in myself. It's something around you. All right, like I said in high school, I'm walking around the hallways. There's a group of these people here, a group of these people here, a group of these people here. They have their own little, separate little, I can even give you the definition of the word if we have to get to that, because I actually looked it up. Intimidating, excluded, these are all cliques. Who said cliques? There it is. Melissa Martin says cliques. That is the fucking word. Click, clicky, whatever. Someone used that word to me in the gym, and it fucking broke my heart the other day. Our gym is one big, huge clique. It is one big, huge family, not a bunch of little families. So that is the word. I think Melissa Martin's the first one that said it. I have to go back and look. Rosa is right behind her. But I think it's spelled with a Q. I'm not sure. Anyway, a clique is a group or a place tending to form or hold exclusive groups. So they're not welcoming to outsiders. So like I said, I never fit in anywhere until I joined the Marine Corps, and the entire Marine Corps was one big cohesive unit, helping each other out, having each other's back, no matter what, literally willing to fucking kill and die for each other, almost looking forward to killing and die for each other. Like that was our entire purpose. We just were waiting. When can I kill for one of these guys, or when can I die for one of these guys, even if I barely knew them? It didn't matter. This is the exact type of environment we've created here at Peak Physique. So much so that people are so close here and so much like family, and so happy when they're together and with each other, that a new person and someone coming from the outside, when they're first peeking into our world, they might get that illusion that this is what it's like. Obviously, none of our people, and I know that none of our people are doing this intentionally, but like we've learned in our past episodes about mindset and perception, that perception is reality. So if they feel like that they see something that it just feels to them, they're getting off that impression that something is cliquey, even if it's not, that's what's going to be their reality, and it's going to cause them not to get the results they need to be, because they're not going to feel welcome or feel like they fit in. And that is not what we want. They see all these happy, crazy, laughing people who might all know each other, taking pictures and this and that with each other. This can be scary and intimidating to someone who's stepping into this place for the first time. Look, first of all, they see this. They got to come in and fucking face this, first of all. So they're going to be coming in there scared enough already. Like, I hope that fucking ugly, bald, crazy white guy is not there today. But anyway, in general, people out there are going through a lot of crazy shit. You don't believe the shit that, we talk about with a lot of people. Things they're going through, things they need to overcome, the adversity they're going through. And they're looking for an escape, a fucking solution, and to some of their problems. And Peak Physique is that place and that solution. We are their safe house, for peak freaks and potential peak freaks for all over the area. Even if this is only happening to one person, the thought of someone walking into my gym and feeling like they have to wear a fucking Zorro mask, or feeling like me walking around fucking Suffern High School during lunchtime when I felt miserable and secluded and alone, is obviously something not one single person should ever feel walking to this gym. And I'll do whatever I have to make sure that never is going to happen. So I challenge you, like I did a couple of posts a little while ago, I'm just expanding on that. I challenge you, every single person in this gym, to all invite every new person, or not even necessarily a new person. There might be someone that's coming in for a couple months and just hiding in their Zorro mask in the back, just because they feel that they feel that perception or whatever. Maybe someone's been here for a while. That maybe you haven't talked too much. Invite them into the big family, because that's exactly what we are. We're a big fucking family. We're not a bunch of, like I said, a bunch of small groups of families. We are one big fucking peak freak family. The moment someone walks through these doors and stands beneath our fucking banner, stands beneath this banner, they are part of our fucking family. Get to know every single person that comes through the door, not just the same people that you become comfortable with. You're taking pictures in the gym, invite someone that's never been in a picture, not the same 3, 4 people, 5 people in a picture with you. Invite them all in. Get to know them. Get to know what they do, what they're about. They probably have a business or something that could probably help you out. You could probably work together. Who knows? Get to know all the people. Make them feel welcome. Invite them in. Welcome them. Let them be part of this one big fucking clique known as Peak Physique, known as Peak fucking Freaks. Help them to take their Zorro mask off. And most of them are probably dying to do that. It will only help them change their lives, and it will even save their lives. And this is what it's all about. The environment, the community, the culture, leading to a life-changing and saving results and transformations. This leads to core value number 6. Results are important, but not as much as experience and culture. That is because the experience and the culture at Peak Physique will lead to their guaranteed results. By making everyone welcome, making everyone fit in, letting them burn their motherfucking Zorro mask and not walk around in fucking circles for 15 minutes at fucking lunchtime, is what's going to create consistency and going to create good habits and camaraderie and ultimately amazing fucking results. That's what it's going to do. So this is going to lead us to our next word. So we've crushed the false perception of clickiness. We know how we're going to take care of that. We're going to change. We're going to make sure that everyone comes in and doesn't get that feeling, and welcome everyone into our big fucking crazy fucking fucked up family. But what is the next action step to make sure you stay on track towards your fitness goals and life goals even? What do you need to do every day to maintain control of where you are, where you're going, what you're doing, and where you need to be? There's one word that I want to hear that is what's going to help you achieve that. Let's see these words. Can anyone tell me that word? The word that's gonna help you maintain your motivation, stay on track towards your goals in fitness and in life. I needed the word. Commitment is good. Confidence is good. Persistence is good. These are all good words we've used recently. Self-confidence. These are all good, but they're not the words I'm looking for. Consistent. My people in the Game Changer group would know a little bit about what I'm talking about. Attitude. These are all awesome words. Obviously, you should make a fucking t-shirt or something with these things on them, or a banner in the gym. These are all awesome words, but not the exact word I'm looking for. A way you need to kind of live your day, living with habits and rituals, support, focus, consistency. These are all good things, but I need more. I need something else. It's a way that you're going to live your day, live your life. That's going to lead you to this. Someone in my Game Changer group should be stepping up right now. Lifestyle is good. These are all good. These are all close. These are all part of it. Respect. These are all good stuff. Something that's going to help you create habits with your daily rituals. I need a word. I need a word. Goals are good. Unity is good. Unity kind of leads into our next section we're going into in a second. Positivity, all awesome fucking words, but I need the word I'm looking for. Mindset, nope. Good ones. Raj, you ain't getting the t-shirts today. You're messing up, Raj. Family, all good stuff, but not the word. We're getting it's all in the same pool, but a way that you need to set up your day, maybe prepare your day, way that you're setting up, creating habits, creating your rituals on a daily basis. Anyone? Self-affirmation, awesome words, but that's not it. Determination, I'm giving you 5 more seconds and I gotta go. We gotta keep this shit moving. Planning is close. Now we're getting on the right path, the right schedule. Now we're getting close, but I want a specific word. Planning schedule is close. That's pretty much it, but I want the word I'm looking for. You're gonna create this in your day, in your life. You got 3 seconds. Someone's gotta come up with it. T-shirt, regiment. I guess regiment probably should be close enough. Support, my word that I'm looking for is structure, which basically is regiment. Structure. So live by habits, create rituals by creating structure. Like I said, my Game Changer people know exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what we teach them and train them and practice literally 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in the Peak Elite Game Changer program. You need to plan ahead, structure your day, prepare your food, do whatever the fuck you have to do, know exactly what you will eat and when you will eat it, and then have a backup plan if you can't eat what you need to eat when you need to eat it, because shit can always go downhill fast. You need to expect the best in life, but plan for the fucking worst, because shit's gonna happen. Shit's gonna fuck up your plan. Core value number 14 was if you're always on your A game, you never need to get on your A game. So, or in other words, if you're always prepared, you never have to get prepared. This is another lesson from the Marine Corps, living with structure in every fucking thing we do. But being ready and prepared for everything. No matter what happens, you don't fuck up, you don't get all flustered and sabotage yourself. I live every second of my day with structure, and I'm always ready for anything. I'm ready for the fucking invasion 24 hours a day. So no matter what happens, I won't blink an eye. I will not fucking miss a step. You adapt, you overcome, you don't be a little fucking bitch. You get your shit together. You stay on course with your structure. Your structure is going to lead you on course and lead you to your freaking goals and to your fucking happiness and all that other shit. I don't give a shit what other people tell you should be doing or whatever. You know where you need to be, what you need to eat, how you need to act to get your desired outcome. Your structure is basically your game plan to achieve those goals and put you in the right path to where you need to be in fitness, in your fitness life, your personal life, your professional life, your business life. So anyone that goes against your game plan or tries to disrupt your structure, that fucker is not on your team and they need to be fucking eliminated. That's what you need to do with those motherfuckers. Structure is control, and control is fucking power, and you need to have power and control and structure in your day and in your life. So do not fucking compromise your structure for anything. It is your success. It is your goals. It is your why. Your structure is your entire fucking life. That is exactly why I'm here on 4th of fucking July, sitting here with you instead of at a barbecue, because this is my structure. I know what I need to do today to get to where my people, where they need to be, and to help you guys out. This is what I need to be doing. Not sitting there shoving a fucking hot dog in my mouth, becoming a freaking lazy ass. I did my workout. I'm doing this, and then after that, I'll do whatever else I need to do in my plan, in my game plan. What's the next step? I don't care what anyone else says. Oh, you fucking loser. This is what you did on 4th of July. Fuck you. I don't really care. Doesn't matter to me. So this is going to lead to our next word. So two weeks ago, so far we had our overcoming our perception of any kind of clickiness. Then we had our structure. These all go together, like everything. If you see week to week, this is like a game plan for fucking life. This is like a self-development fucking workshop every single week. This is the stuff that makes me what I am and keeps me on course and keeps me in a lane I need to be to go to where I need to get to. So 2 weeks ago, we talked about how teamwork and having a good team will overpower those jealous motherfuckers out there that are trying to drag you down. But you need to be part of that team, and you need to give back to the team as much or even more than you expect back. So this leads to our next word that I'm looking for that will lead to the longevity, your longevity on the team, and something that's required by everyone on your team for you all to get to where you're going. This is true in reaching your fitness goals, but you also need this in your family, in your professional life. So what's my word? What do you need to bring to the table in that team? Let's see, try to get out of the sun here. So I can't read all these things. I'm just tilting it up once in a while to see in the sun. So what word are we looking for here? Something that you need to maintain the longevity and maintain your motivation, maintain your consistency in anything. And it's going to, in your team, what you need to bring to the team. So who said, where is it? Loyalty. Loyalty is my word. Bam, look at that. We're on the same fucking page here. Loyalty. Loyalty is my word. Of course, all those other words you need, but that's just the word we're looking for right now. Loyalty. The definition of loyalty is a quality of being loyal to someone or something. A strong feeling of support or allegiance. So what better day than the 4th of fucking July than to talk about loyalty? Being a part of a team, overpowering the fucking haters, opening up your clique, giving back to your team with your never-ending loyalty will lead to your longevity, your consistency, which will lead to massive fucking results and massive fucking control, with that same, adding in that structure to it. There's no greater quality you could bring to your team or your fellow peak freaks over loyalty. Loyalty can make up for a lot of other mistakes, a lot of other fuck-ups, a lot of other shortcomings. You could suck at a lot of things, and guess what? Loyalty will overpower that stuff and overshadow little fuck-ups here and there you might make or whatever. In the Marine Corps, we had the ultimate level of loyalty, at times to complete strangers, not just our fellow Marines, but the general population. It was our duty to serve them and to fight for them and for their fucking freedom. 4th of July, hello, perfect topic here. People we've never met, people who might even dislike us and not even believe in what we stand for, not even support us, rally against us. Guess what? We are still willing to protect them, willing to fucking die for them. That's what we're willing to do. A Marine can get shot in the battlefield, surrounded by enemies. There will be 100 Marines ready to fucking jump right in there and follow that same fate just to see if he's okay. And if he's not, just, will still risk certain harm or even death just to retrieve the body of a fallen freaking warrior. 10 Marines could go die retrieving one man's fucking dead body. And guess what? It'll be considered worth it. Now that's fucking ultimate loyalty. This is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about loyalty. So those are key points for today, is that overcoming that clickiness and welcoming these people in and not making them wear their fucking Zorro mask, then building structure in your day by creating rituals and habits, good rituals and good habits, and then maintaining that over the long-term longevity, talking about the rest of your life with fucking loyalty to yourself, to your cause, to your goals, to your fucking main, and to your team. Bring to your team more than you expect back from your team. And these are the exact traits that we develop in the Game Changer program. We call it the Peak Elite program for a reason. It's structure and teamwork and habits and camaraderie and control and loyalty. The Game Changers advanced nutrition, accountability, training, and most importantly, mindset program in addition to your regular bootcamp boxing program. And it will completely change your life, the people that are in there and follow the program. The next round is starting Sunday. This Sunday coming up, July 9th, 10:45 is going to be the first meeting. So if you're interested in joining, you need to let me know as soon as possible, and I'll let you know if you qualify. This is definitely not for everyone, but whatever. That's just an additional, if someone's looking for an additional help, additional program, in addition to what they're doing already. It's a very detailed and advanced program, so I want to make sure you're going to be a good fit. And like I said, it's definitely not for everyone. So speaking of loyalty, this leads right into our case study. It's crazy. So our case study today is Joe Barata. I can't really see much of you guys are writing. I'm gonna look back later and check it out. So speaking of loyalty, our case study is Joe Barata. Now some people might be like, Joe Barata, who the fuck is that? Did he just start? He did. He just started this 28-day challenge just 2 weeks ago. He just started. But he is not a new member. Joe Barata is as old school, OG, peak freak as it gets. He is far from new. I have known Joe for over 10 years. He's one of the original peak freaks that I used to take over a decade ago, literally, not even Joe, over 10 years ago. We would take all of our equipment. I would bring it in my car. We'd meet at different parks all around Rockland County, Bergen County. We've done them in Westchester, in the fucking city. We'd meet at different parks. We'd do boot camps out in the middle of the woods, different obstacle courses. We'd carry our shit out sometimes just to the spot that we're looking for like a 45-minute, carrying all the equipment, small group of us, into the woods and do a boot camp class, a peak physique boot camp class out there in the woods. And Joe Barata was part of that over 10 years ago. So he sent me this email just yesterday, and I'm thinking this is like the perfect, every time that I have topics that come up throughout my day and my week that I think about to talk about and share with you guys and hope that you guys can benefit from, shit happens that just falls right into place of what we're talking about. And talk about loyalty. This is after 10 years. This is where he is. He's back at his fucking home, Joe Barata. I'm gonna tell you exactly what he sent me in an email. I think he said I could share it, but if not, then I'll ask him after I share it with you. He told me I'm going to read it just straight from his words. I had a business that tied me to my desk for 6.5 years, 6.5 hours a day, entertaining clients, eating breakfast with clients, eating lunch with clients, meeting clients on the run, grabbing any shitty snack I could get my hands on. I looked at myself. I didn't realize how heavy and sedentary I became. My wake-up call, my brother had 2 heart attacks before he was 50. I was only 45 at the time. I needed to do something drastic if I didn't want that to happen to me. I knew I needed to do some sort of exercise. I have a nephew who was the usual out-of-shape kid. He joined the Army. After 6 weeks of boot camp in basic training, he came back in ripped shape. I thought to myself, that's what I want to look like. Do I need to join the military? He's married, has a wife, 3 kids, a house, a business. How am I ever going to get that body? Then one day at a business networking mixer, he met me and Eva. He said if I was ever going to train with somebody, I was going to train with someone who looked like Steve. Whatever. I don't know why you wanted to look. Have you seen this? Why would you want that? Anyway, because one of the places that you go to the trainer is out of shape. Everything I've learned in my life, I've learned from a successful person. I don't want to learn how to grow hair from a bald guy. I don't want to learn how to get in rock hard shape from an out of shape fat guy. These are his words, not mine. I'm just reading his shit. I started with training Steve and Eva. We used to meet at Ramapo Indian Reservation in Mahwah, New Jersey. We would climb up the mountain carrying weights, medicine balls, hoops, tires, sledgehammers. This is over 10 years ago. This is, I don't even know, 12 years ago, maybe even 15 years ago, a long time ago. We were way ahead of the game, as usual, ahead of the curve, setting the trends, not following the trends, creating shit. We would just run with a big giant truck tire, carrying it with the sledgehammer, tire in one hand, sledgehammer in the other, run a couple 100 yards, drop the tire, swing the sledgehammer into the tire, switch arms, pick it up, grab it, run up a hill, go to the next spot, stop, drop everything, do the workout. I thought I was going to die, but it didn't kill me. It made me a better, stronger, more durable person. I was better equipped to handle life's challenges. Some days, I was the only client that ever showed up for boot camp. Evan and Steve would take it upon themselves to try and kill me in that 1-hour session. I couldn't get enough. I would show up for boot camp and then stay for boxing for an hour. I did that for several years. People used to stop me and ask, what kind of workout you do? You're all jacked up. Are you in the military? How old are you? They thought he was some young buck Marine, ready to go kill, ready to go to the battlefield. Then somehow life caught up with me, economics, busy work schedule, whatever. Steve would call them excuses. I slipped away, stopped going to boot camp. I thought to myself, I don't need to go there every morning. I'm going to do this myself. I did the Insanity program. I didn't see any results. I did the whole P90X program. I got Tap Out program. You want to look like a fighter? You have to train like a fighter. But I was still eating bad and had the ability to press pause whenever I felt like giving up. I could stop in the middle of the program and just walk away and go eat. So I never really pushed myself. Okay, so I realized no matter how much exercise I did, all the working out I did, no matter how hard I pushed myself, I felt the same. I took pictures of myself monthly, no matter what, and I looked the same every single fucking month. Recently, I received an email from Steve about 28-day shred program. I knew that getting back into shape, back into the peak freak family would bring me back to my peak health and fitness. Today starts the 3rd week of day 15. I plan to win the contest. However, I already won in my head, and that's from Joe Barata, one of our original peak freaks. Now that's some awesome stuff, and that's what we're talking about. This has been over a decade. That's some loyalty right there. Talk about it, because we will always over deliver. We will over promise what we're going to give to you. We will over deliver, and we are always going to be here to help you out, to get you wherever you might wander off to and think that, you can go do this and that. We are still going to be here to take you back in, help you out, and help you get to where you need to be. This is what we're fucking here for. I'm going to finish this off so you guys can go finish eating them fucking hot dogs. I don't even know how long I've been doing this. I don't know. You got me all worked up. I might be blanking out, having these fucking flashbacks. I need to just lock myself in the case today because this is going to be bad. You don't want me at your barbecue. Good thing no one invites me. Just good thing I'm one of those outsiders from those cliques and no one invites me to shit. Because it'll just be a fucking mess, probably. They probably know that. Anyway, I'll invite myself to wherever the fuck I want to go. Anyway, client of the month. Client of the month. It's a he, obviously. Every month we do client of the month. Obviously have a surprise pack. And Steve Owen and Maureen, you were the clients of the month last month. You never even got your freaking prizes. You two have to show your prizes. Don't think I forgot about that. I just realized you never even got your prizes for winning client of the month. So we're going to hook you up with that shit this week. So our client of the month this month, he is always posting on the page. He is always on my live broadcast. He is always answering on my live broadcast. He's always winning fucking t-shirts on my live broadcast. He is always helping out members in the VIP group. He's always checking in, posting his foods, posting his grassroots foods. You'd think that I'm paying the guy, but that's what we're talking about, loyalty. That's what client of the month is. That's a loyal motherfucker. Sorry to call you that. Whatever. Raj, he's probably watching right now. Is Raj here? Raj, yes, he is. Raj is our client of the month. You're all clients of the month, but we just always choose one. We in a group depending on what's going on. Raj is the client of the month. We'll have a program package for you. End of the year at our holiday Christmas party. Yes, we do have parties once in a while. If you didn't notice, we have parties for our Peak Freaks once in a while. We fucking train hard and we party just as fucking hard or harder. You got to earn that shit, and we earn it, and when we go fucking all out with it. So our end of the year holiday party is when we announce the client of the year who becomes our fitness ambassador for that entire year and has a free year membership to Peak Physique. Only 12 people will be in that for the different client, or actually 13 because there was 2 last month. So Rod's the client of the month. So recap. We are welcoming in all these people. We are bringing them in. We are not just secluded to our few people that we're comfortable with. We're going to open up, step out of our comfort zone, bring people out of their comfort zone, and not create these little cliques. We are one big fucking clique, one big Peak Freak, fucked up, crazy ass clique. That's what we are. And we're going to welcome in every single person that walks in that door and is under this banner into that group. We're going to have structure in our day, create structure in our life, and then the loyalty to our team and to each other. You need to be loyal to each other. Loyal to the cause, loyal to your goals, loyal to your why. Whatever your why is, that's what you're loyal to. Loyalty, it means, is on a whole bunch of different levels. And then we talked about our habits. We talked about the Game Changer program. Then our case study was Joe Brada, original Peak Freak. And our client of the month is Raj. Any questions on here? Let me know. I'm going to move this out of the freaking sun so I can see if you have any questions here. Andrea says she's coming back. Come back. Like I said, people wander sometimes. They might look for something else, but we all know where the place to go is. We will always be here to help you out. Brian Cleary, welcome to the club. A lot of messages on here. No hot dogs. Better not be any freaking hot dogs. Margot's party. I think if she invited me, I don't know if she invited me. She might not want to be invited there. I'm just reading through these comments. Anything I miss in there, I'll go back. We'll go back afterwards and respond to this because I don't have no barbecues to go to. I have nowhere to go. No one likes me. I have no friends. I'm just going to go walk for my lunch hour, 50 minutes around my house, 50 minutes avoiding all the people, and I'll respond to your guys' messages. So if you have any questions, put them in there. If not, eat fucking healthy today. Your body does not care that it is a holiday. This is not about a holiday. This is about freedom. This holiday is about freaking everything we're talking about, welcoming these people in, helping people out, fucking loyalty. That's what it's about. Anyway, that's it for now. See you guys later. Send me a question if you have to.